Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Clash of Clans. Today we are going to review something called Queen Walk. Now, Queen Walk is basically making the queen go round and round and keeping the queen alive to maybe 3 star. I never used the Queen Walk before because I had very low levels of queen. But now that I have somewhat good amount of queen, I mean anything above 10, 11, 12, once the damage reaches about 200, I think it should be good. Now for me the damage per second is 220 now, which is really nice damage. So now I think I am ready to start with my queen. My queen is level 14, my king is level 13. I had to upgrade the queen because of this, and it's the queen is really very powerful. This works with healers. You take some healers and you drop the queen, and the queen walks around the base. And be careful, the healers can be affected by the air traps, right? The air bomb and the mine bombs and all these things. So what I did was I took 6 healers, and instead of, I first chose a base which was somewhat a simple base sort of thing. This was, you can say, if you look at this base, it was simple for me in the sense, it wasn't too strong a defense. If you see the mortars here, they are still a level lower than what I have. So I was like, okay, I think maybe I can try to see how this works. And so I took some giants with me, a shield, and the bowlers too, and I tried the Queen Walk, and it was really very nice. Actually, if you see the Queen Walk, if you see the replay, I dropped in the queen, and I am trying to drop all the healers in one place because I first wanted to see how much they gain. I did not want to take any risk with that. One of the easiest way to do is go with 4 healers and keep 2 a spare, or keep some spares, because if some of your healers die, then you still have some more healers to regenerate your queen. So if you see, the healers are, with this attack, what happened, the healers went away from my queen, and it started to heal my giants and all. But with my healing spell, actually it could heal my healers, my healing spell. So if you see here, 2 or 3 of my healers, 2 of my healers are on my giants and 2 are on my other things, but they did not perform on the queen. Now the queen was getting affected by this mortar over here when the healer came to heal my queen. And so this was my first walk, and if you see here, I got 2 stars right away without much, with a nice, with a somewhat good base, you can say. So it was not bad a base, it was good base. And if you see here, the king is right over there. My queen could take out the X-bow, and if you see, I just have 2 healers on the queen, and the queen is getting constantly regenerated. Now when he comes closer, and I try to do that to regenerate it faster, there the air seeking mine went in and it took out the healers. And if you see here, now the regeneration rate is very low. I should have heal the queen here. But man, there goes the healer, and they were not able to regenerate my queen anymore. So, but this was my first one to see how it works, and it works pretty good because for stars this was very nice. It's also very cheap. This is very cheap too. I just tried it out. You can just take 8 healers, 1 queen, and go and attack the base, and some healing spells, and go and attack some base. Then I did another one. Let me show you another one. Now this, I was also mainly after stars as well. This had a nice amount of loot. I knew I might not be able to do everything over here because these are the gold here, here, and here. So I wanted to get these 2 gold here. So I dropped in my queen, and the queen started to attack. And then I sent in my giants to act as a shield. My giants, one of them went on the other way, and I had to actually regenerate my queen now because it was about to die. So then I sent in my giants. My giants are going everywhere. My queen is going where it should. My aim is to keep the queen alive. It is working out well as of now. So if you see here, my queen is still on, my bowlers are bowling, my bowlers are taking out whatever it can. Now if you see, my queen is still active, it doesn't care. Now the healers should be able to heal him. The queen is still active, and if you see here, the healers are able to heal, and it's so beautifully done. See, the X-boy is trying to kill the queen, but 6 healers, man, 6 max healers, they're all there. And see, that's one of those things. Just take your focus on the queen. Just stay with the queen. How the queen is able to. The rest is just for stars. The rest is for the stars only. If you see here, the king, the opposition king, is also at 15 level. He's trying to hit it, but if you see here, the queen is fully regenerated by now. If you see here, and my main thing is stars over here because they have the 2x star bonus today. So, and this was a nice experiment too. And if you see here, this is great for clan wars too, I would say. You can just go in for stars as much as you want with the queen walk. I really mean it. It's like 6, and you just go in. You make your main attention should be on the queen, the queen's health. I could not regenerate it here, and once the queen goes, everything goes. So your strategy is based only on the queen, man. Right? Now let me show you the third replay. Now in the third one, it's simple as that. In the third one, I took a lot of bowlers, I think. Yeah. In the third one, I took a lot of bowlers here. If you see here, now this was a death base, I must tell you. But it wasn't dead because now see, this looks dead, right? But I must tell you one thing, the traps were still enabled. That means this dead base had just become dead. So it wasn't actually dead. The traps were still enabled, like the spring traps and all were still there. So let's see this replay. Let us see this. If you see here, I dropped in my queen on this side because I wanted to stay away from the air defenses, so that my air defenses stayed away from, so that the healer stayed away from this air defense. So I sent in the bowlers too, just to hit as much as possible. So once my giants are in, once they take out the air defenses, then my queen is safe. My focus is always on the queen. You should remember that. Even now my focus is only on the queen. The queen's health is important for me. As long as the queen is alive, the damage of the queen is so much high, and as much as it's possible, keep the queen alive, and everything else is a shield. It's a shield as much as possible. So the bowlers are awesome. In these attacks, the bowlers are doing awesome. So I'm not planning to go only with bowlers and the queen. It's a good strategy, I would say, and it's a nice learning experience, man. See, I told you this base just became dead, man. And the spring threw the giants away, and it was nice spring because it threw a lot of things, lot of giants. So if you see here, the stars are there. There, I got one star over there, and there goes the other star. I should have used the healing spell right there. Oh, good. I did use it. So I'm keeping it alive. My bowlers are bowling and trying to hit as much as possible. My king is alive. My queen is doing its job. Now, if you see here, there's still 1 minute 20 seconds to go. In this, I ran out of time. Honestly, in this attack, I ran out of time. So maybe I should have gone with some valkyries to go roundabout and clear up all this loot. So in these bases where this would have been the core, take some bowlers and not giants, but maybe I should have used some valkyries to go around and steal all the loot while the queen could actually see. The queen has lost its energy or life, okay, because there are two attacks from the archer as well as from the cannon. But once the cannon is out, the queen gets back to its health, to her health. Sorry queen, I told you him. You are not a him. We know you are a girl. So now, if you see this attack, now the queen, I actually ran out of time, I must tell you. The queen's life was safe. 6 healers, nothing happened. And now I'm seeing there is so much amount of loot, so I started to bring in all my as much help as possible. Maybe I should have gone with the skeleton spell just to clean out all this loot over here. I ran out of time. So I'm thoroughly impressed by the queen walk, I must tell you. But remember one thing, at lower levels the queen walk may not be as efficient. As the queen gets bigger in levels, the queen walk should be more successful, because the more damage and the more health the queen has, the more successful your queen walk would be. So my main intention is to upgrade the queen as soon as possible, because that would be awesome, man. A 3-star would be right there. Because if you see some of the biggest people, right, the queen may not look great, right? To some people the queen will be like, oh. If you see the highest amount of queen would be how much? Where's the queen in this base? He's one of the top players, right? Let us look at the queen over here. 474. The hit points is 1809. You would say, man, my barbarian king does that. My barbarian king at level 2 or 3 or 5 maybe it has that hit point. But look at the damage, man. Look at the damage. It's like dragon into 2 into 2 sort of thing. I think so. 474, around 500. Just one bam bam done. Archer tower gone. Everything gone. And if you can keep this alive, and they are fast too. Look at the regeneration time, 1 hour. Ability level is 9. So this is at level 45, of course. If you take level 25 too, take any level. Okay, after level, I would say, I really would prefer after level 13 or 14. The queen walk is really very nice. But you can try for lower townhomes where the defense is not that great and you want to steal loot or something with cheap troops. This is one of the techniques. If you have a queen, like my friend, we have some rushed bases in our clan. Well, it's their game. They can play as they want. I mean, whatever makes you happy, man. Okay, I'm no judge. It's your game, right? I am one of those guys who don't care about being rushed or not, because it's just a game, man. In the end, it's just a game. If you see, he is a level 3 queen. Okay, look at the damage per second, 168, and the hit points 755. Now, if you can keep this alive, if this queen alive, what does he have? Level 3 healer. He should have level 4. If he can have level 4, then for any town hall 8 and all, even 9, he can go into queen walk just as a support, but the queen walk would not give him more than 1 star, because the health is too low for the healers to constantly, because once the queen's health drops dramatically, especially with queen walk, this hit point, when there are multiple attacks from the mortar, from the cannon, and from the archer, this health can fall very quickly, very soon, and your healer should be there to heal her. Okay, so you have to distract the queen for some time from somewhere, and maybe with giants, maybe with bowlers. So once your main intention is to keep the queen alive as much as possible, and your intention is to click the ability level once it's almost at the end, and then you have to hide the queen, and then you have to improve their health. Once the health is recovered by 175, and the healers can heal you. Now, one of the things which you have to know is the healers itself may be affected by the mines. So you can try going in with 4 and keeping 2 healers as your spare. You can also have minions to take out some of the air mines if you want. So there are certain things, or you can have balloons to go ahead of you to seek out the air mines and to take them out. So all those you can do, and keeping healing spells is always good. I hope you enjoyed this video, man. Do let us know what you want to see. Do like and subscribe, man. We really need your help. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.